Hello there all you marvelous people, and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays, the channel where we are learning more about nature by playing games. We are back in Grounded and of course joined by Nick again.
Hello everyone.
And today on the menu it's ant hunting time. So we are going to kill a whole bunch of ants. We need to make the ant armor. And then we also need to go into the ant nest wearing them as a disguise. Now that sounds very weird, but
Ooh, they're soldiers.
we need to kill the soldiers in any case for the acid lands. Oh well, don't need to worry, here he comes. Okay, right. Perfect. Okay, luckily
Hey,
not too bad.
Nice.
Now, of course, if one actually were to be this size and attack ants, they would really secrete a pheromone. A lot of ants will secrete pheromones to indicate that they are under attack and need their buddies to come and help, the other members of the colony to actually come and help. So we would really be swarmed at the moment. If we were any closer to the actual ants, they would obviously, in this game, also respond that way. This one, however, is inquisitive and is going to pay for that by being shot in the head.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's like they would smell the pheromone.
Yes.
What if there's like a breeze and the pheromone just gets blown away and
Yeah, so usually any ants that are actually downwind of the pheromones will respond to it. There are some ants in Africa, for example, and in Australia that actually have a whole language based on chemicals, on pheromones, where some pheromones will indicate that there's danger, some will say look around for the danger, some will say attack the danger, and some pheromones will actually say attack anything you see.
amazing.
Yeah. So
Speaking through smell.
yes, really speaking through smell.
Let's
And we are of course ganging up against the ant here. And Nick the Beast doing most of the hard labor there. Okay, we're just drawing this one away from the rest of the colony, so that we don't completely die in the process of trying to take him out. Of course, we are distracting him. Well, I'm distracting and you are killing him, and you are stabbing me in the
who
process.
stabbed me?
Oh, well, that's quid
So
pro
they
quo.
don't know yet, but they will become our army.
Yes, they will. Oh dear, okay.
Oh, look at the tiny one being angry. Hello, little angry ant.
Hello, little... Oh, almost dead ant. Of course, going in to get reinforcements and dying in the process. Best strategy, at least in the beginning, is to just draw them away from the colony and take them out one at a time. Ants really do rely on safety in numbers, and we are trying to reduce that advantage that they have. That one saw us murder her buddies. Oh dear, okay. You're being attacked by a soldier and a worker. Of course, technically these are all workers. The soldiers are just bigger workers. And in the ants, for example, whether it's a worker or a so-called soldier will depend on how much food and the quality of food that the ants actually get as young. So the ants will of course have all the little babies, the little larvae, and they will be feeding those larvae some food. And if they give the larvae better quality food and more food, they will develop into these bigger workers, which technically are the soldiers that we have over there. So they really do live in these eusocial groups, eusocial as we had previously, being when they are hypersocial, with a queen that does most of the breeding. In some species, the other females can also do breeding, and in some species of ants, more than one queen will actually be found in a nest. But then you've got the female that's breeding, and you will have your workers that will be collecting food, and then you have your soldiers, which are responsible for defending the colony, as we have these bigger ones that are basically doing that. Are we just drawing them out because we really are after their mandibles? So the mandibles being these big mouth parts that they have. Hello there.
Actually kind of cute, aren't they?
They are in a terrifying way. Here we go. I am very glad though that we can't have ants that are the size of cars, for example. Hello, how did you know I attacked your friend?
The pheromones.
Must be. Oh, I just shot you in the knee. You used to be an adventurer like me until you took an arrow to the knee. Hey, stop.
Hey, he's calling his buddies now.
Yeah, he is. Now he's dead.
I actually thought that there's going to be an army on us much earlier.
Yes, I also did. We've been working well, getting the ants to not attack us or swarm us yet. Now, of course, as I've said that, I am being swarmed. So I'm going to retreat a bit. Just draw them out a little bit more.
Oh man!
Now he is dead.
They got me.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just gonna neutralize the threats and help you up. That's what friends are for.
Thank you.
I would have gotten rid of him, but then unfortunately there was a grass stem in my way.
They were pulling their gang move on me.
Ah.
Ganging up on me.
Yes. Okay, I think we now have enough to actually make some armor. I've got 10 ant parts, 5 ant heads, and 5 mandibles. But interesting, with a lot of these so-called eusocial insects, like ants and like honeybees as well, they are really, really good at communicating certain places to go, for example, or things like that. For example, the ants will, of course, when they find food, like we have in the game here, you can find them, or you can get them at the apple core, for example, or some other food source. If they then know that there's a food source in an area... Hello there. Stop attacking my wife. If they know there's a food source in an area, they will walk back to their colony, and as they go, they drop down a pheromone trail. They bump their abdomens against the ground, and in the process, they then also drop certain pheromones down. And then when they get back to the colony, the other ants can, of course, follow that pheromone trail to where the food is. And as long as there is still food, they will tap down or tap on the ground to put down new pheromones. And then once there is no longer any food available or in that area, the ones returning to the nest do not tap onto the ground, so they don't put a new pheromone trail down. Which means that when there is no longer food available, the trail eventually just fizzles out. And the ants that are at the colony then know, okay, well, we shouldn't actually go there because there's no food anymore. I think we can analyze the ant parts, and then we can actually go and make some stuff. So that we can sneak back into the colony there, without them attacking us. And this does sound a little bit far-fetched, but there are some spider species that live among ants. And they will first of all look like the ants, and then secondly, many of them will actually take on the scent of the ants, so that they are not attacked by the ants when they go in. They take that whole thing of you are what you eat to the extreme. Well, thankfully we will be getting new armor, because goodness, my current armor is non-existent.
If we have enough ingredients left, we might be able to get red ant clubs as well.
Oh yeah, I think we should be able to.
Yeah. Oh, I see a ladybug. Hello, little ladybug.
We shall be...
we are coming for you soon.
Indeed. Probably in a moment.
Oh man, we need 4 red ant parts for another club.
Yeah, I may have like 15 there.
Awesome! Okay, wunderbar. I love this. Okay, so we're going into the ant's nest first now.
Yes, we need quartzite in there to upgrade our clubs.
We can't take on a ladybug without upgrading it.
No. Preferably not. Let's just double check. Yeah, I do have my new armor on, the red ant armor. We are wearing the remains of our previous enemies. As long as we do not accidentally hit the ants, we should be fine. Also, do not pick up the ant eggs yet.
Oh man.
We will pick those up another day.
Hey, Mr. Ant.
Lots and lots of ants. We are just making sure that we are getting quite a few of these quartzite pieces so that we can... Hello there, ant carrying the brood.
Ant spotted.
All of these ants are technically females. Interestingly enough. The queen will, when she is in her what we call the nuptial flight, so a new queen will leave her old colony, will fly around, and in the process then, during this nuptial flight, she will mate with a male, and then, or in some cases, in some species with quite a few males, and then she will actually store the sperm that she obtains from those ants, from those males, in special sperm storage organs, and she will systematically be using that to actually produce fertilized eggs, or to fertilize some of her eggs. And those fertilized eggs will then hatch and become female workers/soldiers. But she can also create unfertilized eggs, which will then hatch and form male ants. And those males, the drones, the only purpose is that they are there for the next nuptial flight. So to breed with other new queens. But there we go, there's the face mask, the bee armor, the head part. There's the hole in the ground here. Here's the other armor.
We're not going through there.
We are going now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay,
Whee!
I am down below. And then we'll find the last of the armor by this little skeleton. And what we are really here for is, of course, this auxiliary chip.
Yay.
So, go pick that up. No food over here, nothing. Okay, we can't smash the mint yet. We need a level 2 hammer for that.
I picked up Billy Hog piece.
Oh, wow, okay. I was like, I thought there is no food in here. Of course, ants will hoard food during good or times of plenty, and then will eat it during times of food scarcity.
So they've got some self-discipline.
Yes, although we have now taken their food, so now they don't have anything anymore.
There was two
well.
little...
Okay, that was really not a lot of food, shame.
Get that ant.
They weren't doing a very,
They probably
very
have a
good.
secret chamber somewhere.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Of course, somewhere in this colony there should also be a queen actually laying the eggs, but she is not in the game yet. Who knows? Maybe she will make her way into the game at some point in
Ooh,
future.
some kind of a boss or something.
Yes, because I know she was planned, and she was. The plan was that she would have some kind of pheromone. Oh, sorry, this way. Some kind of pheromone that she secretes and would drop if you actually kill her. That, I don't know, maybe would make you like the new queen, and you could use the ants as an army. But we're already using the ants as an army.
Yes.
Maybe we should run home before the wolfies come out.
Mm-hmm.
Because wolf spiders really are active during the day and nighttime, but in the game here they are active only at night, so it's best to be home when they are out.
Hey, so what is our plan of action?
We first need to go give the burgle chip to Burgle. So that's priority number 1. Get the auxiliary burgle chip to Burgle. From there, build the upgrade station so that we can upgrade our clubs, and then take on a ladybug. That's going to be our quest for today. Okay, where's Burgle? There's Burgle. Hey Burgle, we have brought you the auxiliary burgle chip.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
Okay, goodbye Burgle. It is done. Now we should be able to get the smithing station, fiber bandage efficiency, and the canteen upgrade.
Awesome.
We need a bit more raw science, then we'll be able to get meat shield as well.
Yay!
Canteen plus 2 of those.
Wunderbar. Go fill it up.
Drop it. There we go.
Thanks.
You got it, eh?
Yes.
Great. Now let's go fill it up, and then home. And then we'll come back to come and smash the ladybugs.
Yes. We'll just build our smithy on top of the ball. Later on,
Yes.
we'll modify the house a bit.
Yeah, off screen we will actually go and make a nice little foundation for everything that we have.
Yeah.
For now though,
Living on a ball.
yes, we are the ball people. Life's a ball. A home ball to be exact. Right, so we have for our red ant club, we have 16 brittle whetstone to use. So you can upgrade it twice.
You also can do your
Yeah.
the club, eh?
Yeah, the club, the red ant club. Now, we should be able to take on a few things a little bit better.
Ready.
Well, I am as ready as I will be.
Oh, for the ladybug. We can do it.
Yes, we have to.
We might die.
We
But,
may die. That is a very good chance that we are going to die, but we are going to try at least to take out a ladybug. We are, again, as we are doing in Dinkum, we are trying to remove an invasive species. In this case, the Asian lady beetle, or the Harlequin lady beetle, as it is also called. And we're going to be doing that using ant mandibles, because why not? So yeah, my little guy is not very good when it comes to the stamina. But we are nonetheless going to be swinging our clubs around. And I love the fact that as you are carrying around your club, you can actually see the mandibles of the ant that we killed.
Huh.
All kind of mushed together with some rope there.
Ouch. Bloody gnat, it bit me.
Oh, he bumped you.
Oh, the bumpers.
Yeah, it's just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's cute actually.
Yeah. Let's head towards the oak.
Before it gets dark.
Before it gets dark and the wolfies come out. Because the plan for... There, I see one. The plan is we are fighting lady beetles. The plan is not that we are fighting wolfies. She's going to draw her attention. You ready, dear?
Yes, here to the opening.
There we go. Where's your opening? There you are. Okay. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Okay. Oh, she's coming for you.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Ah, that was not a good start.
Yeah, no way. Okay.
Oh, I should not get bumped again, because that
Comes to me again?
hurt a lot.
Okay, she's unconscious. Oh my word, I love this club. Okay, she's going to hit one of us again. Oh, heals. Okay, that's what it... Oh, she's coming for you. Now she's coming for me. Teamwork. And donk, donk, donk.
Nice.
There we go. Well, now,
I
have we
did
even
not
peeped her?
die.
We neither of us died.
I was close. Super close to dying.
And we got a head.
Yay.
Yes.
Cool, that's
right.
scarce.
This is actually... That went well.
It went pretty well.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I guess off to go look for a second one, eh?
Hmm.
How's your health now?
It's fine. Alright. Not
Okay.
bad. If I keep going like this, I'll get the barbarian mutation.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Obvious,
that's going to
with
be
my club.
very, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you do love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, the sun is almost setting.
Yes.
So we either have to find a ladybug...
There's one.
There's one. Okay. But, you're seeing the same one as I'm seeing, eh?
Yeah.
One over here. Okay. Just before we hit her, we know this is the ladybird, the Asian lady beetle with the W that is present on the head. Technically, there should be another white spot right at the top here, but this is as close as we are going to get, I guess.
Just watch out for the ants. Okay.
Yes. And here she comes. Haha. Haha, you almost got whacked by that one. Okay, healing, okay. Oh, she's coming for you.
Yes.
And she's unconscious. Perfect teamwork. Oof. I hear a stink bug though. Don't go too far to that side.
Correct.
She's charging. And she's... Ooh, almost. Okay, she's coming for you.
Oh,
Did she get you?
no.
Okay, well, she's dead in any
Awesome.
case. Another head.
Awesome.
That is really awesome. I see the stink bug.
We should get home.
Yes, we should. Let's head home.
Getting dark.
We will continue with the lady beetle extermination in the morrow. I'm going to also just analyze the ladybird, lady beetle parts. Okay, so there we go. We have the ladybug armor unlocked. And the insect axe as well.
Nice.
And that insect axe, of course, is also going to be very useful against things like our marvelous old wolfies that we will
Hooders.
hopefully be taking out in the next episode.
Eee.
The next day.
For a moment I thought I saw a lady beetle, but it was just one of the Amanita muscarias, the fly agaric mushrooms. Very similar in appearance.
Oh, yes.
Hello there.
Hi, I caught up.
Hey. Of course, if we were actually the size of ants, these Amanita mushrooms would actually be much larger than they are in the game here. They would really be towering over us.
We could build a base on them.
You would be able to, yes. You would be able to build a whole town on them.
That big.
Yeah, they are really... Well, compared to the size of an ant, they are really big.
Yeah.
Much bigger than we have in the game here. But of course, you can't really have half the map being covered by a few mushrooms.
Yes.
Let's look for lady beetles instead of spiders.
It's also called Ladybug, right?
Yes, although technically the more correct term and the one that's being used more frequently amongst biologists now are actually lady beetles.
Okay.
Rather than ladybugs.
Because...
Because when you step on them, they go not split.
Oh, like stink bug or...
Yes, exactly. So if it were a ladybug, it would go as we mentioned, I think, last time.
That's scientific ways to identify.
Yes, and to describe.
Yes.
Differentiate between them.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, folks, remember, if you step on something and it goes it is a bug. If you step on something and it goes it is a beetle. And since lady beetles will go when you step on them, they are beetles, not bugs.
And if you step on it, make it's your cat's tail.
Yes, as I know, because I have accidentally wheeled my chair over our cat's tail a few times. It's not very happy.
Poor Memphis.
Yeah, poor old Memphis, the lord of this house. The game does call it Ladybug.
Yes.
But if you want to be scientifically accurate, Lady Beetle. Go on. Here she comes, finally. Come on. Okay, yeah, you heal yourself. There we go. Okay, and the battle commences. Stop. There we go. Right, come on. There we go. And she's unconscious or knocked out. Okay. Probably going to go for you.
Oh man, I'm
Ah.
knocked out completely.
Eesh.
This one is strong, but don't worry, you got 26 seconds. Kill her.
Okay, one more shot and she'll be dead.
22, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The sidekick is down again.
Well, the sidekick will not be dead for long. Or unconscious for long. There we go. Come, Ellie. Ellie. Whoop.
Back in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, hoop.
Here we go. 2 ladybug parts, no head. This one has lost its head somehow. Alrighty.
Okay, well.
Well, we had to end at least with one kind of unconsciousness.
I've been unconscious in this game.
Not in this episode.
Yeah,
When?
with the ants.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yes.
Yes, I am Nick the unconscious from now on.
On that note, I guess that is a good spot to also end today's episode, which means that Nick and I will now, off-screen, go and start building a nice little home on top here. Oh, yes, indeed. And then next time, when we start, we'll actually have a little home up here to start with. And then we'll see you guys again. So, of course, tomorrow we will be streaming Dinkum again. We're going to carry on with the anniversary event in Dinkum, in the Australian Outback, and see what we can get there. Of course, we've got Erwin and them joining us, so
Yes.
we'll have a whole bunch of new animals joining our little Outback outpost as well. Right.
And if you want to be named after an animal, you must come and join the
Yes.
stream.
Yes, join the stream, chat with us, and then we'll name one of our animals after you in the game there. So until next time then, everybody, stay safe, and we will see you all soon.
Bye.
Bye!